What's up, everybody? Hey, man, hey, we are back. We are live and direct. I'm coming from Las Vegas, Nevada, and we've got some information that we're going to be sharing with you guys tonight. More of a discussion, more of a. We're just going to keep it real with you guys tonight. I'm just going straight in, guys. We don't want to waste a lot of time with everybody. You know, we know time is money. And we definitely got some information that we definitely want to go over. We have just gotten back from an exciting event in Houston, Texas this past weekend. And but real quick, let me just go ahead and introduce some of the people on the panel real fast. Again, my name is Stephen Rachel. I am from Las Vegas. I also have, well, I'll let everybody go ahead and introduce themselves because we're going to have plenty of time tonight. So again, you just met me, Steve Rachel, Las Vegas, and we'll go ahead and start with Terrence. I guess you'll go ahead and start on your side. You there, Terrence? I think you're muted out still.
All right, can you hear me now?
Yep, loud and clear.
All right, cool. All right, you guys, I'm Terrence from Houston, Texas, Executive Director in Total Life Changes. How everybody doing?
Good. Real quick, my phone is buzzing, so make sure you get your phone on vibrate or on mute or what have you. So again, we got so Terrence is from H-Town. We've got Chanel as well is also online. Chanel, where you calling from? I don't know if we can hear you. We'll come back to you. Laderick, I know you're from coming from, I think, Dallas. So
Yes,
what's going on, buddy? How's everything?
yes, sir. Laderick Williams out of Dallas, Texas, man. Fired up, man. Ready to get this thing rolling. Y'all in for a treat.
Awesome. And, of course, my wife there. You want to shout out, babe?
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm a little under the weather, but I can't miss this call. I gotta be on. You guys are in store for a treat tonight, so make sure if you got the TV on, turn the TV off, put your phones on vibrate, put the kids to bed, or send them to the other room because you want to make sure you have your undivided attention on this webinar. So, sorry, excuse me. You're in for a treat. See you guys a little later.
Awesome. Yeah, you know, we've been in those airports, so look like they picked up a little bug there, but also we have Chadwick. Hey Chad, if you scroll your mouse up to the top of your screen, you should see a microphone. You should see a microphone there, and like right above. So if you need it, okay, microphone and a video card or your webcam, you should see that information. Okay, I see you now. Perfect. So if you want to go ahead and just introduce yourself and tell us where you're calling from.
Absolutely. Can everybody hear me loud and clear?
Loud and clear.
Good. Everyone, my name is Mr. Chadwick Robinson, located right here in Houston, Texas. Definitely excited to be amongst so many great leaders right now that we're on this panel. So I'm just excited to be here and enjoy the ride with you guys. So.
Awesome. Glad you can join us. We definitely wanted to extend that invitation and get you on the panel as well. And then last but not least, we have Miss Candace Bird Davis as well. Candace, you there?
As always, guys, Candace Bird Davis, your executive director from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Guys, I'm super excited. I'm sure you saw my YouTube video and my Facebook video. Shoes are laced up. I'm ready to run. So let's get with it.
All right. So, hey, so that's our panel for the night. You might see a few people popping in and out at different times. But what we want to do, guys, somebody got you on this webinar tonight and said, hey, you need to check out this information. And what we're going to do in this call, you've probably been on a lot of different webinars. You've probably been on seeing different presentations and opportunity meetings. And what we're going to do tonight, guys, we're just going to keep it real with you. We're not showing no fancy presentations. We're not really going over a lot of stuff like that. We're just going to really come to you straight from the heart, what we're doing, how we're doing it, how we're helping a lot of people, how we're making a lot of money, and the system that we're using to be able to do that, you know, which of course is a company called Total Life Changes, better known as TLC. So with that said, we had an exciting, amazing event in Houston, Texas, guys, this past weekend. Let me tell you guys, and no hype, this is a no hype, no BS webinar. When me and my wife, let me just share this real quick story. When me and my wife got into TLC, we were sponsored by Candace Davis. We got in, we were interested in the business, and then we eventually got excited about the business, and we've been excited ever since then. But even since the time that we've been in, we've had some success. We've made some money. We've helped a lot of other people make money. But I don't think we really saw what we had up until this past weekend. And we went to this event, and let me tell you guys, I think it has really made a major impact on our business already. I mean, we just got back in town last night, and we're already seeing the fruits of that labor being in Houston this past weekend. So I'm just fired up. So we learned a lot. We got a lot of information about a lot of exciting products. We saw so many average people, guys. I ain't never seen so many average people holding up $10,000, $20,000, $30,000, $50,000, $100,000 checks for 2015. Guys, it's only mid-March. It's not like it's July or August. We're talking about it's only February, and we've got people already earning that type of income. So you obviously saw a post on Facebook of somebody saying, hey, are you sick and tired or whatever? Here it is, guys. If you've been struggling, if you're tired of your current situation, whether it's in business or whether it's just in life, we really got something really to share with you tonight. I mean, serious. I mean, real talk, no BS. And we're just going to give it to you in terms of what we're doing, how we're doing it. And you're going to hear not just from me, but from a lot of other people that are utilizing total life changes and really making some major changes in their household, in their family, in their community. And I'm just really excited about it. So the event was outstanding. Terrence, kind of give me your thoughts. What were your biggest takeaway from the event? I know you're down there in Houston. It was definitely, the event was in your backyard, so you were definitely there, front row. What were some of your biggest takeaways that you got from this past event at the TLC event this weekend?
Well, like you said, Steve, the little people making money. I mean, I've seen so many people that made $5,000 part-time or more part-time in this business. I've never seen that many people, get paid and there's plenty more that are making it and getting paid part-time in this business. It's so easy. It's so easy to do. So I think that was my biggest thing, just seeing so many people like finally make some money. I see a lot of people in my years of network marketing. I see a lot of people struggling to make money in this industry, and I mean a lot of people. And as we know, at least 97% or maybe even more of this industry don't make a good amount of income. And we're seeing changes in that with people that have actually joined this company.
Hey, so I mean, that was interesting what you said, Terrence. I mean, and I know this as well. A lot of people do struggle in network marketing. I mean, what are your? I've got a few ideas of my own in terms of why that is. Why do you think that's so prominent in our industry in terms of a lot of people not having success, and why it's so different here compared to a lot of different programs in the industry? Why do you think that people have so many issues with that?
Well, there's a couple of reasons that I think personally. Number one is that a lot of people join a lot of companies and they really don't have something to offer. You have to understand, like there's maybe about 3% of us that are like network marketers or entrepreneurs, and 97% that are consumers, customers. So trying to get a lot of people to join your business, it just doesn't work for a majority of people.
Yeah.
But in this company, you have an actual product that people need. I haven't met a person that says, oh, I don't need that. I don't need any of the products basically that TLC offers. So it's something that promotes health. Everybody's looking for to be in good health, you know. So I think it makes it a little bit easier for people to make money in this company. And with that said, you know, let me tell you, yesterday, my grandmother received a check from TLC.
Oh, wow.
Let me say that again. My grandmother, don't lie, my grandmother received a check for $148. She was so excited. But if you ask my grandmother what is network marketing, she would look at you like you were speaking Chinese. But she knows the product works. She uses it. I let her use it. A couple of weeks, she's just like calling me, telling me, "Oh, this tea has got me running," you know. But it means that it's working. It's cleansing out her system. She feels good.
Wow.
You know, and one day she called me up before I even thought about putting her in the business. She called me up and she said, you know, I was talking to such and such, and they want to try the tea. So I said, Ma, I called my grandmother, Ma. I said, so Ma, you want? I said, well, when they purchased the tea, or when I call them and they purchase the tea, I said, well, do you want to make half the money or do you want me to make half the money? She said, what you mean? I said, well, you referred them, so this company pays 50% on retail when you refer somebody. She said, are you serious? And I'm like, yeah. So, and I, you know, and mind you, my grandmother is binary qualified as well, so she's referred two people actually at the level of $40 and became binary qualified and received her first check yesterday, $148.
So, you know, that's really interesting. How old is your grandmother, Terrence?
Old.
Like, I guess like everybody's grandmother, right? You know.
Yeah,
so,
right.
But, you know, that just goes to show you again, I mean, how anybody can really do this business in terms of the simplicity of it, because we got something, like you said, that a lot of people are looking for and a lot of people need. So we don't really sell anything. We just make it available. So, I mean, that's awesome, dude. That's awesome. Thanks for sharing that. I like that story about your grandmother. I mean, you know, she just surprised to even get a check. And then I know you said when we were speaking earlier, she got other checks on their way as well.
Actually, she's going to receive a check next Monday as well. My mother received her first check yesterday. She actually has two more checks coming, so next Monday and the following Monday as well. She's super excited. Still don't know what network marketing is or anything, but I'm just like, you know, I got them to try the product. They simply, you know, people talk. Yeah, something works, people talk. You know, and my grandmother, you know, if something is working for her, she's going to talk about it. You know, she's still talking about it to people. And like I said, you know, you can just get them to call me. I'll sign them up for you. I'll sign them up under you. My grandmother came in as a customer. I brought her in as a customer, and I wanted her to try the tea. And from there, she became a distributor.
Wow. Wow, that's awesome. That's awesome, man. Thanks for sharing that, Terrence. Now I know we got a few other people. I want to kind of hear from some of the other panel that are on the call here. LaDerek, I know you were there in Houston as well, and of course you're in your home state of Texas. So what were some of your biggest takeaways from this weekend, from being there, experiencing everything, seeing the successes, learning about all the new things? So what were some of your biggest takeaways from this weekend?
Man, the biggest takeaway for me was just the humility from some of the leaders, man. I'm talking 6-figure and 7-figure earners, just them sharing their testimonials, man, and just being so open. I mean, you definitely have team support. You're not getting in something where you get involved and you're just going to be lost. I mean, they're sharing all the nuggets, everything you need to know to be successful in this business, man. They were open and they were sharing it. And just like you guys were saying, man, the simplicity of this business, everyone is winning. Get involved and you're going to win. And then we got 5 different ways that we get paid.
How many ways?
5. All 5 figures, man. 5 different ways that we get paid. That is awesome. So, I mean, I'm telling you, man, this is definitely something you want to get involved in ASAP. ASAP. Listen, after this webinar, if you do not get involved, I do not know what to say, man. You don't like money.
I like money.
You don't like money.
I know I like money. I know because I know you and your lovely wife was there as well, and she got a chance to really see what this is all about and how people are really changing their lives and everything. And I know we've all worked together before in different things, and I don't know about you there, but it just seems it definitely seems something different. I'm seeing something different that I've never seen before in another program. I mean, your thoughts on that?
The atmosphere, man, it's crazy. Just prior businesses, I've just haven't seen so many people successful in different businesses. Everyone, you have a few that are just because they know the business, they're able to succeed. But some people, they're new to this industry, and it can get a little overwhelming. And with this, I mean, it's so simple, man. It's a no-brainer to get involved with this company. And
yeah.
My wife, I've never seen her so fired up about a company because myself, I'm a network marketer, so it's something that I can do. But my wife, to see how fired up she is about it, she's doing 120 right now. And I mean, this is for the working moms, for the moms that stay at home. This is for anyone.
Absolutely. I mean, it's definitely there. I think we lost you there. I'll come back to you here in a second. Chadwick.
I am here, my brother. I am here.
What's up, man? I know you were there. You got a chance to witness history, really, in the making, I guess you can call it. You were there, and you've seen some things now. I know you've been in the industry. You've done a lot of things before as well. You're definitely self-made. I mean, definitely an entrepreneur. And what was it that really, I guess, made you make that decision, saying, you know what, hey, maybe this is something. Maybe it's something about this TLC thing. Being around the industry for a while, yourself. What was it that really made it special for you? And what were some of your biggest takeaways this week? I guess that's a two-part question. What did you see about TLC that made you want to get involved in it versus other programs? And what are some of your biggest takeaways from the event this weekend?
Well, I can tell you, man, anytime I choose to launch a business, the first thing I'm going to look for is leadership. I'm going to look at the leadership, and I can tell you that was one of the first things that attracted me to it, knowing that I had some business partners from, previous deals where we've made great income, to see some of the leaders, some of those same leaders participating, that initially attracted me to it, to do my due diligence, to do my evaluation on it. And, I kind of sat back for about 8 weeks or so and kind of watched to see, what would take place over that course of time. And I was able to see some of my good friends and business partners do very, very well in a short period of time, which was, very pleasing to know that they were finding themselves, the company seemed like the product was definitely standalone. I kind of started looking at, and when we went to the event as well, man, out here in Houston, Texas, I listened to some of the testimonials of the ladies who were having success, and I could tell you, those testimonials, man, they were so authentic, and the women were not networkers. Most of the ladies who were winning were people who never won before, maybe never even really did network marketing or really got into a groove or really ever won. It's just because of the product is such a standalone product, it creates its own momentum. All you have to do is get someone to sample the product, go for the little 5 pounds and 5-day challenge, and the magic pretty much happens from there. Once they see, hey, I lost X amount of weight. I was seeing so many women and men that was, with their testimonials like, hey, I lost 28 pounds in 20 days and, 15 pounds, 38 pounds. And, so I just looked at it, from a business perspective, I looked at it as this is a business that's very simple for someone to actually produce income because the product is so powerful and the product is no hype. The product actually works. And so I said, this is definitely, along with the partnerships and some of my business partners, who were doing really, really well. When I took those two equations and put them together, I said yes. And then the compensation plan, when I got a chance really evaluate the compensation plan. It's a force to be reckoned with. That 50-50-50 is very, very, very powerful. You know, anyone that's out there that's a networker, you know, if there's a business out there where maybe it's a, you know, $300 or $500 or $1,000 to come in at the max level, we know on, you know, $1,000 deal, you might only see $150 for signing someone up at $1,000 package. I mean, right here, you're talking someone comes in, you know, at the $1,500 level, you're getting $750. I mean, you're getting 50% of what the product packs are. Now that is powerful. And then of course the 50% match. But you know what I've witnessed in Houston, what I like most about the events and what I got from the events, which I really wanted to see, which is why I came out to all the events. I wanted to see what their recognition was going to be like, because I'm big on recognition. Because if you can recognize people for what they're doing, they'll continue to grow, be inspired, motivated. So when I was able to see, when I went to the ball with you guys, and I saw everybody nicely dressed, you know, you was nice in your tuxedo, you know, looking all fresh and everything, and all the ladies was looking nice, you know, you pop your collar a little bit, right? Everybody was looking so nice and professional, man. I really love that atmosphere, because I haven't seen too many, you know, MLM companies who really raised the bar to where, you know, people should dress for success. You know, too many times I see, you know, because we have this mixture going on because of the internet now, we have network marketing, internet marketing, affiliate marketing. So many people so comfortable, they always want to dress down. They always think it's okay to dress. But the truth be told, you know, you have to dress for success. If you want to be successful, you still have to use the law of attraction. So when I saw that, I said, man, this is really, really nice. And to see, we probably had about 1,000 people there, and at least half of them crossed the stage saying that they made over $5,000 out of 1,000 people. 500 crossed, about half. You can just imagine all the other people who did not cross the stage, who made a little less than $5,000. So I was saying, you know what, this is working for everybody. And I'm a firm believer, you know, it's not what works, it's what duplicates. So when I start to see lots of people winning, that's definitely a big clue that, hey, you need to get in now, and you need to get running, because you don't want to sit around and wait on this one, guys. You really don't.
Man, I mean, that's pretty awesome, because, you know, that you mentioned that the amount of people that were actually, because that's what I looked at, guys, as a marketer. You know, I look at rooms, and I know Candace has seen this as well, and some of the other leaders on the panel also. You know, when you're looking at a business opportunity and you're seeing a lot of different things, one thing that I did notice is, one, the amount of average people making above average income on a part-time basis from home. That really sits well with me, because I can sleep like a baby at nighttime knowing when I'm offering people this opportunity that they definitely have a way that they can really earn money. Even the biggest issue I know Terrence was talking about in terms of people recruiting, that's the biggest issue that people have in this industry, is recruiting people. We got people making tens of thousands of dollars, guys, with no recruiting. Where are you going to find that from? I mean, so that's the reason why we wanted to create this webinar, guys, and to say, if you're new, if you're not in Total Life Changes, and you're just watching this webinar, you're just checking this out, you're hearing a few of these stories here, guys, you really need to listen, okay? Because in this program here, there's a lot of great opportunities out there. There's a lot of good businesses out there. But this program here, guys, will allow you to make a ton of income without having to recruit people. Because being a recruiter takes time. It's a process, because you got to get your self-development up, you got to get your attraction up, and all that. Now, the cool thing about this is that just because, you know, I know Chad was talking about it, people selling a lot of, you know, well, we really don't sell, we just share it because people just are wanting to get it. But as you're selling and really making available a lot of the products that we have to offer, it's gonna help you get your swag right, because you're gonna have these conversations, because you know, this person bought it, that person bought it from me, this person bought it and then had a few questions, then this person bought, and this person, and you're going through that over and over and over and over again, and you're gonna look up one day like, man, I'm an expert, I know everything there is to know about this company. And then what happens, because you have that swag, you're going to attract other people because they want to do the same exact thing. And that's one thing I love about this program. It can really help stair-step those new people, because I'm pretty sure that some of you guys are new. There's probably somebody on this webinar watching this on a replay or whatever, and you've never really done any network marketing, you've never done anything before, and you're just looking for a way on how you can really make your mark. Well, this is a program that will definitely help you make your mark, because it will help you, it will stair-step you to success, basically. And we know that you might not be a master recruiter. We know you might not be a top salesperson, but guess what? We got something that sells itself, guys. I'm telling you. What's the biggest problem we got, guys? Just we keep selling out of it. That's the biggest issue everybody always has. I got my pack of tea in, and I'm already sold out. I need to put another order in because I got other orders coming in right now. So, guys, I'm telling you, it's an awesome business. So I want to kind of share a little bit with, I know Candace, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here, Steve.
Awesome. Now, I know you were there, and I wanted to, one thing that and I don't want to steal your thunder because I want you to go ahead and share this, but you and your husband, Javon, had definitely had a great time at the event, and really set the stage for a lot of people and really inspired a lot of people. So kind of tell us a little bit about your thoughts about that whole weekend. It was a lot of firsts. I guess it was a lot of first type of experiences for you and Javon at this event versus things that you guys done in the past. So kind of give us a little insight on what your feelings were coming out of Houston and what you experienced.
Oh, man. The feeling was just absolutely ridiculous, guys. I've been in the industry for roughly about a little over 2 years. First year I played with it. Second year, that was my warm-up, and this year is definitely game time. It was my first time being recognized and being able to walk across the stage for an accomplishment that we have done, and just that feeling to walk across the stage was very uplifting, very motivating. And I sat there and I thought to myself, after I walked across the stage with Terrence himself, and we collected our nice checks and everything, I sat there at the table very humble, very grateful, and in the back of my mind I said, they're not even ready yet, because I'm an average person. I was one of those ones who made a little bit of money in the industry, but not a whole lot. And then to come into Total Life Changes, and, I'm not making any income claims here, but myself, last month in January, I made $15,000 in the month of January. Guys, I never did that before. Never did that before. So to walk across the stage, get my nice executive pin with the diamonds in it, Terrence, you know what I'm talking about. Get that nice pin with the diamonds and walk across holding that check. It was it was an amazing feeling that really is hard to put into words. And I thought to myself, I was like, you know what? I'm getting regional, and I'm getting national, and I'm going to get global, and I'm going to get ambassador one day. So it was like, Steve, I was so excited. I said, they don't want to hand me that check. They handed me that check. I said, in July, they don't want to hand me another check. And I know in July they're going to hand me another check. And, just to be able to receive the type of income that I make as a mom, an at-home mom, is crazy, guys. Off of a product that, everybody wants it. Who doesn't want to lose weight? Who doesn't want to lose 5 pounds in 5 days? Who doesn't want to tell their 5-year-old to stop turning the hallway light on so it's not blinking in the webinar right now? But, that's the perks of what we do. I get to be an at-home mom. I get to make an amazing income. And me being the average person, guys, I came from an insurance background, the same as Chanel. I came from an insurance background. I was used to being in the office, doing the 9 to 5, doing what I needed to do, working that grind, owning my own agency and still being married to the 9 to 5. Even though it was my own, I was still married to it. And now to sit home and, get to play with this little monkey coming down the steps and, enjoy my day and make a phenomenal income, it was very, very uplifting. And all I can say is they ain't ready for me yet. They're not ready for me yet. I told you, Steve, just like we said before. What did I tell you the one week? I said, listen, Steve, I said, my compensation for this week is like $5,000. I was like, they don't want to pay me a $5,000 commission for the week. They don't want to do it, Steve. And that commission hit, and I called Steve up and I said, Lord, Steve, they paid me $5,000 for the week. I said, do they know what they're about to do? Like, that just, like, unleashed the beast. For an average, guys, when I say average, I'm telling you average. Everything that I know, I learned from Steve and Lenacia. You know, for those of you guys who don't know, they're my mentor. They're the ones who, you know, picked me up off the ground when I fell down after, you know, having major failure in network marketing. And then only a year later to be walking across the stage, making $15,000 in a month, collecting $5,000 commission checks for the week, getting an executive pin with the diamonds in it, and to walk into an event and everybody know, not everybody, but pretty close to everybody knowing who I was. And I sat there and I thought, I'm just an average Joe. And, like, that's what I love about TLC. You don't have to be this big network marketing guru. You don't have to have this phenomenal shining product. You know how everybody says shiny ball syndrome? You don't have to have a shiny product either. We have a simple product, and I'm going to show you what it is. Hold on one second.
I'm ready to see that.
Guys, we got tea.
That's it.
We're making money off of tea and other products that we have. Nutriverse, NRG. Guys, our tea, 9 essential herbs, helping people lose 5 pounds in 5 days off of this stuff right here. And people are going nuts over it. So we have the tea. We have our Nutriverse, which is our all-natural our all-natural vitamin that's 1 tablespoon a day. Think of how much money people spend on vitamins a month, guys. I'm talking your multivitamin, your cod liver oil, your vitamin C, your vitamin D, your, you know, fish oil, ginkgo biloba, whatever it is that you buy.
Right.
You get all of that in 1 bottle, 1 tablespoon a day, for, I guarantee you, 1/4 of the price of what you put into all the vitamins that you buy. Then we have the NRG. Guys, this stuff here, amazing. How many of you guys take Monster energy drinks? How many of you guys drink the Red Bull, all that stuff? Stop. It's not good for you. We have our NRG, which is an all-natural energy, speeds up your metabolism, curbs your appetite at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, happy pills. We call them happy pills because it gives you natural energy. It's just, we have some amazing products that is money-back guarantee. It obviously works. You guys are hearing it across the internet like crazy, where people are losing 5 pounds in 5 days. Think about this. I think I told Elite this whenever I talked to him. Ladies, for the ladies that are on this webinar, you can relate to me. You know, we breathe air and we gain weight. Literally, I swear we do. And, you know, we have a product right here. This is what I call, you know, our little miracle thing. Every woman's prayer is, dear Lord, please make me skinny. And it doesn't happen until I found the IASO tea. I drank this stuff and I got skinny. I got skinnier, I should say. But, guys, I'm fired up. I'm amped up. Steve, I know you just told me to tell you what I felt when I walked across the stage. But you know me. When you get me going, I black out and I go in left field. You just got to, you know, reel me back in. Let me get back to where I'm supposed to be, because it's just like, after this weekend, guys, I'm excited. There's some crazy things that's happening already, getting ready to happen. I don't know if you guys saw me earlier when I had to pick up the phone. I'm in the middle of the webinar, and I have somebody on this webinar who just called and said, I don't need to see anymore. You know, the first 5 minutes in, I'm in. And that's all I got to say. That's all I got to say. I'm a shut up for now. You can come back to me later.
Hey, you know, I know we got a few other panels. We want to hear from them, but, you know, no, that was perfect. I mean, that was perfect timing. I mean, I definitely wanted to hear your, you know, I guess your take on what you guys experienced, you know, because, you know, I was definitely there, you know, in the beginning, you know, last year when we started a few things, and just to see your progression, you and Javon's progression, and I think I know, you know, Kenny Lloyd said it best. I think when it comes to businesses, guys, every business has a season. and it's right now, it's TLC season, and a lot of people are coming aboard. If you're watching this webinar and you're a guest and you're not on this webinar, let me give you some instructions real quick. You're going to need to get back whoever got you on the webinar when this is over. You can get, but matter of fact, Candace got people hitting her up right now, so you need to hit them up, say, hey, send me your information, whatever I need to do to go ahead and get started. I'm telling you guys, what's going to be happening over the next 90 days is definitely going to set a trend across the country in terms of marketing or home-based business. Everybody's going to be coming into this thing. It's already happening right now. The cool thing is that you're here near the beginning of it. The company's been around since like '99, but they started the network marketing division of it, or MLM division of it, or direct sales division of it about 5 or 6 years ago. So, but they had a lot of success abroad. You know, Latin America, different parts of the world, had a lot of success around the country, but not so much here. Just not a lot of distribution here in the U.S. You know, a lot of times things take off overseas before they come here. Y'all know the saying, right? And that's exactly what happened. And about a year ago, Jack Fallon, and the staff, and Armand, they all got together and wanted to create some momentum back here in the States, because the company is located here. We got all this stuff going on overseas. We need to bring it here to the States. We got something that a lot of people can use. So they started that whole progress. Some of the other original people that really started this movement over a year ago, Kenny Lloyd, Twyla Portis and her husband, Erwin, and a few other people. And then here recently, it even got even bigger because we have, one of our upline support leader, one person has definitely been in the industry for a while and really made her mark around the industry globally. A person by the name of Miss Stormy Wellington. Some of you know who I'm talking about. Matter of fact, you've probably done business with her. You know how she is, right? She is serious business, right? And she got involved in, of course, TLC, and really brought even a wider demographic to it. And we're pretty much the fruits of that whole process, guys. And right now, you're looking at what you're seeing right in front of you right now is the beginning, okay? I want you guys, the reason why I'm yelling, because I want you to hear this. This is the beginning stages of what's happening. Everybody here on the panel, a year from now, we're going to be, I don't know where we're going to be. We might be on the moon somewhere because of what's been happening. And all I can say, guys, is you definitely want to, at the end of this webinar or before the webinar closes, go ahead and get your phone and say, hey, what did the person tell you, Candace? I didn't see enough. Shut the webinar off. I need to sign up now. Hey, if that's what you need to do, pick up your phone, say, hey, I'm in. Because I'm telling you guys, we got training, we got support, we got everything laid out for you. We were going to go over a lot of other stuff, but hey, guys, we just keeping it real. All I hear, and I'm going to let some of the other people kind of mention this as well, all I hear every day, simply because me and my wife, we do a lot of training for a lot of different companies and coaching and mentoring a lot of different people, even in different businesses. And all I hear is people struggling. That's all I hear all day long. Different businesses, this, that, and the other thing. And finally, here's something that your grandmother can do. Okay? Right, Terrence? So anybody can really do this business if you go to work. Now, if you get started with TLC, guys, and you don't share it, you're not going to have any success. You still got to do the work. You still got to grind. All we're saying is this opportunity, one, gives you immediate cash flow, okay? Because you got to have your residual, but you got to have immediate cash flow right now as well, because you got gas money, grocery bills, miscellaneous stuff coming up every single day. You need to have a business that can allow you to create cash flow. Right, I know in the business world they call it what? Petty cash. Where they need to go do something or buy something, they can just go into the petty cash, get that cash, and do whatever they got to do to help them stay in business. Well, that's what we have here, guys. Immediate cash flow, crazy residual income, an amazing leverage system with the binary and all that. We're not going to go through all that. You'll learn all that when you get started. All it means, guys, is not more, but mo money. The power of mo is better than more. Okay, so and that's exactly what we got here, guys. So I'm just fired up, as you can see. But I want to hear from a few other people. I see Chanel there. Chanel, I know you were there. You were excited about what was going on, and I know you've got some experience in the industry as well. So what were some of your biggest takeaways? Real quick, we want to make sure we reach out to everybody else before we come up on the hour. But what were some of your biggest takeaways from the event this weekend?
Okay, well, y'all can hear me, right?
Yep, loud and clear.
Okay, perfect. It took me a while to get situated because of all the volume from the event. I didn't even have time to prepare for the webinar because I'm stuck at a friend's house because it's icy out. But my phone was dying because literally my social media is off the hook right now. No lie, and I've never experienced this. Because I've been in network marketing before. I was working more with a service-based type company. Like Candace said, I had little success, but not the volume that I really know that it's about to happen with TLC. So not used to social media. I just simply put the pictures up from us in Houston. Just shared a lot of just the experience that we had. And my own personal takeaway from being on the product for a week. And literally, I've had phone calls, I've had text messages, and I've had 10 people since I've been at my friend's house for the last, I've been here about an hour before the call. I've had 10 people literally DM me or write me from Facebook. So I'm sitting here, I'm responding to them. I'm sending them information for the call tonight. And I just, before I knew it, it was already 9 o'clock, and I was like, I got to get out the webinar. But the takeaway has just been amazing.
That's awesome. I know it was just a lot of people there, and we were all plugged in, and it was really good to see, because I know we all see a lot of people online. When we get to those events, we get a chance to really see and meet and conversate with a lot of people, and I know. And I'm pretty sure you feel the same way when it comes to TLC. Where do you see it going over the next 12 months in terms of just being a part of this industry? How big do you see this going?
Okay, it's crazy because, that's what I just kind of shared. I share my story when I get on the phone with anybody and I explain to them. When I found TLC, I wasn't even looking. I just simply, as you mentioned, Stormy, our fearless leader, I just knew Stormy. I knew her story. I knew what she has done in the past, and we've all, constantly say in TLC, success leaves clues. I knew what she had done, and in my small experience in the industry, I know, being on the ground floor opportunity of anything is just where it's at. So simply just taking a combination of things, taking the fact that Stormy Wellington, who's made $4 million on the last 5 years in this industry, has partnered up with the other awesome people in our company, with Pam McCrae, with Daryl Drake, with the Simpsons, and all these awesome people that we have in the company. So just all that experience and this product that's doing massive things, it hasn't even hit ground floor. Stormy has made $100,000 or over that. You have people making Daryl's made $20,000. Candace has made over $10,000. And this has been going on now maybe 3 months. I can't imagine what's going to happen when everybody hits the ground running and what we're going to be at when July hits and everybody's in Atlanta. All I know is this is my city, and if I don't take it over, if I'm not regional by then, seriously. The sky's limitless. This has all happened. These are real checks that have happened in the last 3 months. What do you guys think is going to happen in the next 3 months?
Wow. I mean, that's right. You know what? I think that we come into Atlanta in July. They instead of calling it ATL, we might just call it TLC because we come and we gonna take it over. So I'm telling you, it's gonna be something else. So that's awesome. That's awesome. Now I know we got thanks for sharing your story there. I know we got Naisha there. Hey, you there? Can you hear us? Go ahead and unmute yourself if you can. Can you hear us? I think you're still muted out.
Can you hear me?
Yep, loud and clear. So I know you were there. You were in the mix, seeing everything was going on, and I know we got a chance to break bread. We got to have a chance to have dinner and enjoy the gala and all the good stuff and meet everybody and stuff. I know we got a first time, it was the first time we actually met as well, even along with
Right.
a few other people. And so what were some of your biggest takeaways of this Houston event and this whole TLC movement that's going on right now? I think we might have lost you there. I don't know. I think you're on your mobile phone. Can you still hear us? Well, that's fine. We'll come back to you. So once you get back, we'll come back to you here. Let me kind of move on. I see another one of my brothers here. Well, maybe you're back. You there? Okay. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I'm there. I'm here.
Okay, perfect. So, what I was saying is, what were some of your biggest takeaways from the event in Houston this past weekend? And so, I mean, what were your thoughts? What were your thoughts about all that stuff this weekend?
To be honest with you, I just got one word. Like, I'm just on fire right now. Having the opportunity to go when initially I was contemplating about going for a while, just based on some things that was, going on in my own personal life. And Candace and Daryl pushed me and was like, Nation, you got to get there. I sat on TLC for a minute. We joined TLC back in November, all at the same time, and I sat on TLC for about a month. I didn't start working TLC until literally about 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, and within those 2 weeks' time, I hit director in 7 days. And that in itself, gave me the oomph to know that I need to get there. And me being there was, oh man, it's one thing to see things on the internet and you see pictures on the internet, you see pictures of checks on the internet, but to be there is a whole nother drive that you get, to be in the presence of, multimillionaires that's giving you nuggets and giving you understanding that you need to eat to better your business.
Oh man, did we lose her again? That was just getting good. Hey, modern technology, guys, modern technology. Well, hey, Nation, we'll come right back to you here in a second, because I definitely want to hear the rest of that story there. I know. I see. Is she back? Is she back already?
Yeah, I am. I don't know what the issue is over here, but just real quick before I get knocked off again. Just bottom line, having the opportunity to go there and really listen to everyone and get the nuggets that we needed and see people, get recognized and me get recognized for being a director and get my director pin, like Candace said, to get that acknowledgement, that someone honestly sees the effort that you're putting into something is more than anything. So my personal, me coming back to Jacksonville and me working with my team and me working with Candace and Daryl, when I go to region, when I go to Atlanta in July, I'm going to be regional, period, point blank. I'm going to be regional. Candace is going to be national or higher. Daryl going to be global or higher, and we're going to get this money. Let's just go. I mean, there's even no reason to discuss this. Let's just go. We hitting the ground running, and we're going to keep running until we get that paper.
Boom, mic drop.
Just like that. I dropped the mic.
Man, just like that. Hey, that was awesome. That was awesome. I mean, hey, but you know what? That's real talk, guys. I mean, that's definitely real talk. I mean, we definitely gonna get this money. We definitely gonna help a lot of people in the process, and nobody is gonna get in our way. Everybody that's on this call, we have something set for you that will take all those obstacles that's going on in your life. It'll just move them to the side, and you can just go full speed ahead. So I'm telling you guys, this is definitely something definitely special, and I've never seen anything in this industry, and I'm not just saying that, guys. It's no hype. I'm not trying to hype you up or whatever. I'm just giving you the real. I've never seen an MLM allow you to earn instant cash flow and a major residual income, not combined. Typically, one or the other is how it's going to be. They're either going to pay you a lot of money up front and a crappy residual, or they're going to pay you a crazy residual and a crappy up front. Never both in the same place. Never seen it before. Okay? So if you're wondering why we're so fired up and why all these people you see in this panel right here, if you want to know why they're winning and all the thousands of people out there in the country that are winning, is because of that compensation structure. And to top it off, the cherry on the top, we got a product that literally And I don't even want to say that, guys. People just want it. Period. People want it, and that's what drives the actual, I guess, this whole engine in our business, guys. It's just really incredible. So, real quick, I have Elite. What's up, brother? What's going on, man?
Steve, what's going on, man? Life is good down here in Columbia, South Carolina.
so tell us, man, what's been going on in TLC in South Carolina? I know you around the country because you online as well, and you're doing big things. So just kind of give us a, what's been happening. Give us a, little update on what's been happening in business with you.
Oh man, first of all, I want to give a shout out to them TLC hats, man. You, Lanisha, and Candace is rocking them strong, man. Y'all looking good. I'm a little jealous over here, can't rep it with the TLC like y'all are, but I'm gonna get to y'all level. Hey, I definitely want, first of all, appreciate y'all inviting me onto this hangout to be a panelist and share my insight and my story. I could not make it to Houston, so like there's a deep down part of inside of me that's burning because I wasn't there. But I'm registering for Atlanta tonight, so. Anybody who is not already registered for Atlanta, get registered like before you lay your head down. If you get started in the business tonight, the very next thing you want to do, step 1 is get signed up and get a rep ID. Step 2 is to register for Atlanta, like point blank period. You've heard all the success stories of attending a national event. I know, and the only reason why I missed an event is because I just had a baby. Other than that, I don't miss events.
Now that was perfect. You definitely got to take care of your family. Family first.
Yeah. So don't miss events. This is to everybody. So what's been going on in my business, Steve? I got a tea party at a restaurant scheduled for this Saturday in Columbia, South Carolina. I just launched the Atlanta market. You wasn't there, Steve, but I finally met Candace for the first time in real life, living color. Got to give her a hug, shake her hand, high five, and that's awesome when you've been seeing people online and you've been talking to people on the phone for months. I mean, I know Candace almost a year now, and we never met. And we were supposed to meet in Miami, and then we were supposed to meet in Utah, and those connections never happened. So finally being able to meet, that accountability partner that's been in your life for so long, it's powerful. So, I was there because Skin T was having an event, and I got people in Atlanta, so I drove my little happy self down there, and we're gonna rock this out. Launched that market, just launched the DC, Maryland, Virginia market, DMV. Things are moving so fast, y'all, and what's crazy is, like you said, Steve, how fast this tea is moving. Not just the tea, but how fast the products are moving, how fast the coffee's moving. People are in love with that NutriBurst. We loving the ISO tea. As y'all can see, man, I'm a product of the product. I probably got some more stuff up here, but I ain't going to spend too hard on them. The NRG, the ISO. You gotta have it, y'all. This is a serious game, and if you really want to win, you just gotta play. It's just like any other game. I get pumped up, I get fired up. All you gotta do is just maintain your level of excitement and share that with people. On my way home from work today, I got a phone call from somebody in the DMV. Didn't even know they were in the DMV. It was a 3-way call. This lady is fired up coming in at the $1,500 package tonight. And you never know what's happening. Like this, they've been trying to get a hold of me for the last 2 days, y'all, and I could not make myself available to take that 3-way call. But I mean, you don't know what's waiting for you on the other side of your own obstacles. Like Steve said, all that stuff that's going on in your life, let your blessing move that out the way and then just walk into it. And you'll be surprised what's on the other side of it. So, I'll be down in Atlanta. Probably about 3-4 times before the corporate event. And I'm actually doing a 5-city tour: Atlanta, Charlotte, here in South Carolina, Maryland, and I'm looking for that 5th city. I'm looking for that 5th city, so it's gonna be whatever market I launch next. Events. Put some events on the books, y'all, and do them. You don't have, I mean, if you don't have no tea, you better just play a video and stand up there and tell your story. People going to buy right into your vision, man. There's no reason why not, you know, to wait for anything. Build your business, tell your story, and let the story build your business for you. That's all I got.
Hey, Lee, man, that was, you doing it, man. I'm telling you, man. But, you know, you always been doing it, though. You doing it big. You know, we trying to keep up with you as well. And, again, congratulations on the new addition to the family.
Appreciate it.
Man, that's awesome. It's definitely a blessing. I mean, we're excited. I mean, and you're right too, because I know while we were in Houston, man, I had to, you know, like when you're on a plane, guys, I had to go ahead and get the online, I mean, the in-flight internet service, because I had like a ton of messages on my phone that I just didn't have time to get. And you know what? You know what's crazy about this business, guys? Now, some of y'all that's in the business, y'all probably know what I'm talking about. Have you ever had some people get mad at you because you ain't called them back yet because they want some tea or they want to get in the business? I ain't never seen people get mad. I mean, dog, hot mad because I ain't called them back about some tea or about them wanting to get my link so they can sign up and get it. Yeah, I don't know why y'all playing. I don't know why y'all playing. Y'all want to get started. Get into business. I ain't never seen nothing like this. I done a lot of business, guys, and I'm a good marketer. You know, I'm a good marketer. I can sell a lot of crap online, period. But this program here, I don't really sell it. I just make people know that I have what this company offers, and they just come to you. That's all you got to do is shine. So whoever shines the most is going to win. So if you want to know why a lot of people in this panel are shining, because people know what they have, and they'll find it. It's almost like having a McDonald's. You know, if you put up a McDonald's in any city, well, guess what? People going to come to it just because it's McDonald's, right? And I'm telling you guys, this is definitely becoming a household name. I mean, I'm curious to see what's going to happen over the next 9 to 10 months or so. I mean, we've seen what's happened in the last, 3 months, guys? What is this, like month 3? I know I've only really been doing it seriously since around mid-December. So who knows what's going to happen in the next 9 months for those that take part in it. And it's always going to be a good opportunity even in the future. But for those that get in now, oh man, like Candace, you say, it's just gonna be so much sweeter, right? It's gonna definitely be some sweet tea, you know, if you get in now and not later. But anyway, let me go ahead. I'm clowning, guys. But anyway, hey, Candace, let me hear from you real quick. So as we close, what do you want to close out with? I mean, what are your thoughts in terms of for the guests that are watching, and also the reps that are also watching? Also, I mean, what do you want to leave them with?
Guys, here's what I want to leave you with. A couple things. Whether you're a rep or you're a potential business partner, you want to make sure that you have more money at the end of your month than more month at the end of your money. And a lot of people in this organization who got in and who are working are having more money at the end of their month. And I told somebody on the phone today, you know, if you're looking at your bank account and that balance appears as though you just started working a few months ago, then your bank account needs a little TLC. And I'm not talking tender love and care. I'm talking your bank account needs a total life change. You know, every single person that you see on this webinar panel and every IBO that is with our organization, with this Skin Tea movement, we have made a commitment, guys, to help 1,000 families become 6-figure earners in 2015. We are. And for those who have not linked up with us yet, my question to you, are you going to be one of us? Are you going to be one of those 6-figure earners? Are you lacing your shoes up? You're ready to make that run, and you're just like, you know what? My life, my finances, my health, everything is a hot mess, and I need a total life change. Guys, we got it for you. You know, and like we said, it's the average person that's making above average money, which is beautiful because we look at events and we see the same people over and over again with those big checks. But Total Life Changes is completely different. It's not the same people anymore. It's those average Joes. It's me, Laderick, Chanel, Elite. You know, it's the average Joes that are making above average money. And I'm going to leave you with this. You know, I'm going to be a little blunt, and I'm going to say, you know, we're all on here running. And if you're choosing to run with us, you're going to see a lot of success. But if you're sitting there questioning your actions and what you're going to do tonight, don't be upset when you see us run past you. You know, you were invited to this webinar because we cared enough about you that we want to see you be one of those six-figure earners as well. And if you choose to lock arms with us, you won't regret it. So all I have to say is get back to the person who invited you to this webinar because they cared enough about you to say, I want to make sure that they are successful in this company as well. So get back to them, get their IBO number, their referral enroller number. Get signed up tonight, guys, because the things you are about to see, Terrence can vouch for this, Steve, Chanel, everybody. When we come out of convention, the momentum is crazy. And the key to this business is you want to get in before your people get in. But if you don't get in, we're going to get your people. So, you know, you want to be above your people and not your people above you. So all I got to do is say, ain't nothing to it but to do it, baby. Let's do it.
That's awesome. That's all. Yeah, hey, that's true because you're waiting around. You got a lot of people coming in, and you don't want to be in that, man, you know, you talking to your cousin or your coworker or whatever, and they say, well, I just joined that, but you waited. I'm telling you, I had a lot of people have those stories, even now. So, hey, I'm telling you guys, get started, get in position, and it definitely make a difference, and definitely make that total life change for you. Real quick, hey, Terrence, and last words.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's all been said. I think there's a lot of people that, you know, still sit by. They want to watch. They want to see. This is not something that you want to sit back and wait on. You know, it's been said a couple of times where we may be in 90 days, where we may be in a year. Guys, if we're trying to help 1,000 families make a six-figure income, where do you think we're trying to be? Where do you think that's going to put us in 90 days, in a year? If it's 2 months and I've made over $32,000 in this company, where do you think I'm going to be by ATL? Where do you think I'm going to be in a year? You don't have to ask me because I'm going to keep going. This right here is what excites me. See, I don't even know. I can't even call TLC. You know, it's hard for me to think of TLC as an MLM. You know, because this opportunity is so phenomenal. This is not hype. This is actual products. You know, if I wasn't in this business, I would be using this product. People know me as a health freak. They know me talking about health. I mean, when you have something like this, now a lot of people that I know say, I can't afford organic. And I always tell them, you're either going to pay now or you're going to pay later. And that's just being real. But 72 minerals, 13 whole greens, 12 herbs, and so many other things, just a tablespoon of this for good health, you know? And then we're talking about the tea and detoxifying yourself. And, you know, a lot of people say, well, you know, well, I ain't got to worry about that. Let me tell you something. Skinny doesn't mean you're healthy, and being fat doesn't mean you're unhealthy. Get that through your head, okay? Because everybody, if you can hear my voice, you got parasites in your body. You need this tea. You need to detox. You need to cleanse. These are things that's going to help you in life. And then you're telling me I can get paid on it too? Oh, that's a bonus. That's a bonus. I'm trying to tell the world. And even if they don't, it's just mainly like, you know, I've never been a part of a company where the vision of becoming a millionaire was really real. Now, I've made some money, but I mean the actual vision of becoming a millionaire. Oh, y'all think I'm playing? Watch me.
Yep. Oh, hey, I already know what's going to happen. I already see it. I already see the vision, and I already know your work ethics. So I already know what's going to happen, and TLC is going to allow us to do it. Point blank. Period. It's just going to allow us to definitely do it. Hey, thanks for sharing, Terrence. Chanel, real quick, last words.
Yeah, pretty much last words is just like everybody else says. I mean, now's the time. It's definitely one of those things you don't want to sit on, because I know personally, I've been, like I said, I've been stalking Stormy for a long time. I've been watching this movement happen. I know by not joining in when I first heard of this movement, absolutely I've missed out on like at least $10,000, at least, because I heard of it like the moment that she started it. So I mean, every day that goes by, you're missing it, because exactly you're gonna fall in under all those people. Another word of advice is, if you can, get the $1,500 pack. My business is also, it could be booming a whole lot more had I had tea on hand. Another thing I forgot to mention was, yeah, I've been in the business. I don't even like a week. I don't even have tea, and I've made well over $500. I don't even have tea, and so at the convention, I did get 10 packs of tea, and the lady handed me the bag, and immediately another associate came up to me. She was like, "What's in that bag?" And I was like, "Tea." I was happy because, I didn't have any, I've never sold any tea before. So she was like, "What you selling the tea for?" I was like, "Oh, $15 a pack," and it was gone immediately. So I just know that if you can, I'm getting the $1,500 pack. Absolutely.
Wow.
So if you can, I would, I'd start off with that. Now I really see, they tell us, but I see the value in it. Business would be booming way more right now. Like, as soon as I get that pack in my hand, I can easily say I'll probably be ordering that 2 to 3 times a month, and it's just the beginning.
Wow, that's awesome. I mean, hey, we definitely got something. Again, people find out that you got it. Get ready. Yeah. That's all I gotta say. Just get ready. Yeah. If you start sharing it with people, just get ready, because it's about to go down.
Yeah.
Real quick, let's try to keep it short, guys. I got a few people to hit before we end up, so keep it as short as possible. Let's say about 20 to 30 seconds. So real quick, LaDerrick, last words.
Real short, quick and plain, man. Get involved right now. For those of you, I got a few, man, that's already hit my wife up. We got 2 that just joined right now, man. So congrats to y'all. Listen, this is liquid gold. Get involved today, man. ASAP. That's it.
Awesome. Perfect. Hey, congratulations again for those that just joining. I know I'm getting messages right now. Hey, Steve, send me your IBO number, blah, 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 blah. Everybody on the panel getting the same thing. As you can see, guys, this is how we do it. As you can see, we can help build your business, but you have to be involved. All you got to do is plug people into the things that we have going on. Real quick, Elite, last words real quick, 15, 20 seconds. Oh, okay. Hey,
trying to manage these inboxes and text messages. Y'all see my head keep going down like that. All right, 20 seconds. First, I want to give out a shout out to Valerie Ferguson. She just inboxed me and was like, "Hey, I see you on the webinar." So, that love is always good. To know that people's out there watching, they recognize you for doing what you're doing. What did I want to say? I wanted to say something. Man. I mean, there's so much to say, but to close it out, man, have fun. Like, really. Like, if it's not fun, if you're not enjoying what you're doing in your life, then you need to, like, really assess the situation and figure it out where you want to be in your life. Somebody I just started recently following, and I'll recommend them to all of you, Gary Vaynerchuk. Gary Vaynerchuk. Go ahead and Google him, YouTube him. He is not your average motivational speaker or business coach. He has a different style, but he's all about like marketing in this year, like, and not with 2007, 2001 techniques. So just a little nuggets. Gary Vaynerchuk, write that down. I see Candace writing down. Check that guy out, man. He's my personal. Huh?
Yeah, the Ask Gary V show. I'm on it all the time.
Look, he already knows. Steve already knows. He's my personal mentor, and he don't even know it. All right. Them are just some nuggets I want to share with y'all. Have fun. If you don't love what you're doing, just stop. Like, please figure out what it is that you want to do with your life and make the best of it. And that's all I got.
Awesome. Hey, thanks for sharing, Elite. Who we see? Where's I think Nation just dropped off. We got Chadwick. What's up? Real quick, last word, sir. Can you hear us? Oh, I think you're still muted.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yep, loud and clear.
Loud and clear. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, my last words is really simple, guys. It's 3 things you can do when a train comes. You can stand in the front of it and watch it run you over, or you can stand on the side of it and watch it pass you by, or you can do like everybody else on this panel and hop inside and enjoy the money ride. So, guys, don't think about it. Remember, if you study long, you study wrong. Get on this train right now, because we're not going to look back, guys. That's why they say the front of the window, when you're driving in the car, they got a big window in the front and a small one in the back, because we're moving forward. So let's go.
Awesome. I love it. I love it. I love it. So, again, guys, thanks for joining. I want to thank Candace, Chadwick, Elite, my wife, Lanacia, for managing everything in the back of the webinar, LaDerek, Chanel, Terrence, Naisha, and really all the guests that are still on and everything. I got a lot of people I'm about to hit up, and so give me a second, guys. I'll be hitting you up here in a second with all the information so we can go ahead and get you guys started and get you all plugged in. And hey, let's get ready to take over the world. So with that said, guys, hey, we're going to be doing some more webinar discussions like this. Again, we wanted to kind of touch on the Houston event, and we got another big event coming up, guys, Atlanta. Matter of fact, what are the dates of that event again, guys? I don't have the information in front of me right now, but what are those dates?
July 17th and 18th.
July 17th and the 18th, we have our big Atlanta event for TLC, which would definitely be a monumental event, guys. Coming out of Houston, guys, that event is going to be crazy big. I'm telling you guys. So we got a lot of momentum going on right now. Definitely want you to plug in. I'm telling you guys, hopefully you got something out of our stories, our discussion, and why we're doing it. And all I got to say, guys, hey, you're seeing it now. Don't regret it later not getting involved. And I'm telling you, this is the beginning of this movement. A lot of people always say, man, I wish I would have got involved in such and such when they first got started. Man, I wish if I would have known they had that business back in the day, I sure would have got involved. How many of y'all in the panel ever said that before? I know I have. And guess what? Here it is, finally, a one that's solid. They got a real product. They got a lot of momentum that's really going places. And all we got to do is just plug in and move forward. So I'm excited about it. So, again, I want to thank everybody. I want to thank, I definitely want to give a big congratulations to Candace and her husband, Javon, for making some big strides in the business and really leading this organization through this opportunity. So I'm just excited for everybody as well in the panel. We're one big family, guys. We're not just one group. We have a lot of people that are in this panel that are from different teams, and we come together because we believe in this opportunity, and everybody in America definitely needs to take a serious look at total life changes, especially if you're in a situation and you're needing a little TLC. You definitely need to take advantage of this. So with that said, guys, we'll see you on the next webinar. Stay tuned for that date and time. We'll let you know. And with that, guys, we'll see you guys over the top. Love you. Peace out. And hey, success is here, guys. Let's go take it.